I feel like this is one of the most asked questions online, the debate over whether you should go to film school or whether you should just learn everything on your own through the internet or through making your own films. And of course, I think there's pros and cons to both, and it really depends on your own situation. But I've got something in this video that may help you decide if you're on the fence about it. A lot of people say that you shouldn't go to film school because you can just learn everything online. And while this is partially the case, I think there's still a lot of stuff that you learn at film school that is still hard to find online. This is particularly the case with the film school that I went to, the Vancouver Film School, because the program there was very focused on what it's like to be on a professional set and how you run a set successfully and how you manage your productions just like the big budget films do. They definitely taught the creative storytelling side as well, especially if you were in the directing stream. But I definitely left VFS with a lot of knowledge about what it's like on bigger budget professional productions that I probably wouldn't have gotten if I was just trying to learn things on my own, or even if I'd gone to a different film school. I probably would have had to wait years down the line until I was finally making films on a big enough scale where I could start learning some of these things and gaining the knowledge of how professional productions work. And here's where this channel comes in, Filmmaker Mindset. It's my goal to bring you guys all of the knowledge that I learned at film school, all of the in-depth topics for free through this channel. And hopefully, as I continue to make more videos, we will not only cover everything that I learned at film school, but start going into even more advanced topics as I'm learning and growing as a filmmaker. Because film school gives you a lot of information, but it's really only the beginning. It's when you take that information and you start building on it and you add more layers and continuously force yourself outside of your comfort zone. That's when the most exponential growth happens. So that brings me to the second focus of this channel, which is mindset. I truly believe that if you want something in life, developing a strong and growth-oriented mindset is the best way to achieving that thing that you want. And in the film industry, this is absolutely no exception. If you want to be making big budget features or high-level TV shows or traveling the world making documentaries, you need to be developing the right mindsets to get you there. And by the way, this should be the level of goals that you're setting for yourself. Filmmaking is a crazy and difficult and almost impossible journey. And if you're not 110% dedicated and committed to it, it's probably not going to work out. You're going to get discouraged and fall off track and experience a lot of failure. And it's my opinion that if you're not aiming for the stars, if you're not setting goals that are just insane and way higher than you think is reasonable, you're probably not going to make it anywhere meaningful. And let's be honest, if you think about anybody who's in a position that you want to be in one day, maybe a feature film director or a world-class cinematographer or an A-list actor, all of those people started out exactly the same as you did. And just the fact that they are where they are today means that it's totally possible for you or I to get there too. And once you realize that those top-level people who inspire you and who you idolize are just people too, then suddenly the prospect of actually succeeding becomes a whole lot more real. And so on this channel, I want to help all of you out there push towards your goals, just like I'm pushing towards mine. Whether you go to film school or not, there's one variable that can determine the difference between you achieving your potential or not, and that's drive. And my hope is that we can build a community of driven, like-minded filmmakers around this channel. And hopefully this channel can serve as a source of inspiration for both you and me to go for our dreams. So to answer the question at the beginning of this video, should you go to film school? I say if you're able to go to film school, if you have the resources and the time, do it. Honestly, not just the content, but the networking you'll do there and the amount of like-minded people you'll meet just makes it completely worth it. But whether you do it or not, Filmmaker Mindset will be there to provide you with a weekly dose of filmmaking stimulation and excitement. And together we can pave our way to becoming the next great filmmakers of tomorrow. If the ideas in this video resonated with you, or if you're just simply looking for some new filmmaking techniques or ideas, I would love it if you consider subscribing to the channel. We post new videos every week on filmmaking topics, gear reviews, mindset ideas to help you pave your own path to success in filmmaking. So stick around and check us out. This is Filmmaker Mindset. My name's Elliot Schultz, and I'll see you guys on set.